Ready, man.
Thank God. Oh my God, enemy on the front already. Holy shit.
Okay, here come more.
He just wanted the best friend hug.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, what? A full... I didn't even see him. A full team wipe with a suicide bomber.
You guys all okay?
They're all retreating. Not for long though.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm loading. Yeah, good to go.
There's a visual bug with the foreground bipod. Okay, good to know.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
What the fuck?
Where the f-
I missed.
Say it with me. Ha, the back. My favorite place to shoot enemies in.
Is the cache on Bravo?
Probably. I think it was last time.
I don't know if that's supposed to be intentional. I really don't think that's intentional. I think this is a bug. I don't think the cache is always in the same spot every time. I think it's supposed to be randomized per round, not like per map. There's a bug with how weight is calculated in regards to the bolt-action rifles and shotguns. So if we take a look at, let's say the bolt-action, the Mosin, they all weigh the same. My weight goes up by 10%, the knife is 2%. And the ammo carrier, the light carrier is 10% as well. So if I combine both, my weight should be 22% plus the weight of the ammo. And as you see, it's just 22%. And the heavy carrier is 15% weight, so that's just 27. If you're resupplying next to a teammate with a gas mask on, once you complete the resupply...
Yeah, good to go.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling back.
Is there a resupply cache on this point?
There should be.
Because I never see a resupply cache on the last objective in Frenzy, but other people do. And they could use them, and I can't.
What?
Like, this man's literally using a box that I don't have access to. I glitch out if I try going in said box. It's
Let's see,
so
where's the
weird.
box?
The box is in the back of the point, right here, right? It's
I don't
right
see the
there.
box.
This is where the box is. You glitch out if you try going in
the
that,
hell?
but that's where the box is supposed to be. Some
I have
people
the
could,
same glitch as you.
some
I
people
have the
could
same
use it,
glitch.
some people can't. I have no idea why. I've reported it before, but I figured I'd cover it again. Let's say I've got this, this holographic site, and I want to switch to a PKAS site, the 1.5, which is quickly becoming my favorite site in the game. Instead of waiting for the 5-second delay before I can get my resupply, I can go next to the box so that I see that supply icon in the bottom right. I can actually even go behind the box and still get to it. Still see that icon. I can then go into my inventory, and if I manually click F, resupply, or ESC save loadout, I will resupply. I should mention this also does not work in hardcore checkpoint. I'm guessing it might have to do with how they'd set up resupply areas because you only have a limited number of boxes. Now. Why was it that everything faded to black and like my audio did too, but I still heard that guy speaking at full volume? Like, what was that? There's this mysterious floating object in the firing range. It's just floating for some reason. Like, what? For some reason, the regular reload and speed reloads with drum mags share the same animation.
Hey,
So, just to show, that's the
I'm
regular.
loading.
And now for the speed. I'm specifically wondering about this because when I was playing on the community test server, this gun had its own speed reload drum mag animation.
Jesus! Hey, I need to loot!
He had that player model bug, then he vaulted over something and he fixed it, so it could be a vaulting issue. For some reason, the PF940 the recoil only kicks to the right side. I'll show you what I mean. Whenever you respawn in hardcore checkpoint, your pistol never gets extended mags, even if you have it equipped. Oh, what the fuck is happening with that? Bipods and foregrip bipods can be used to cancel some reload animations so you can reload faster than normal. So with this empty MT40B, if I just initiate a reload, just a standard reload, it takes about that long. Takes a while. Now, using the bipod animation cancel exploit, I could reload much, much faster. It might even be faster with the boxes, so let me give it a shot. Alright, with the box now, the big boy 100 round, I think I can reload this even faster. Yep. There's been a long-standing bug where your in-game brightness will actually change depending on where you're looking when you enter and leave a menu. I'm going to show that right here. I'll cut out the frames that I'm actually in the menus. Like, sometimes like this, it's super bright, and then other times, it gets really fucking dark. Stop that, what the fuck? Why did it lock? Why is it that I can see the exact enemy spawn locations? I've wondered this for a while now. On the map I can see exactly what they're spawning. If you start a reload, and then you cancel the reload, there's a delay between when you can actually fire again.
New magazine!
I'm holding the fire button that whole time. There's an even worse delay if you switch from the grenade launcher to on your gun to the gun and try to fire. Hold the fire button. It's almost 2 seconds. It's crazy. There's a strange audio bug that happens though if you initiate either the overhand or underhand throw and then immediately try to release the pin or the lever. You'll actually hear the lever come off before you pull out the pin, which actually isn't possible.
Yo, guys!
Alpha's clear, we got it! The fuck! He got more of them!
Alright, I'm good.
Hostiles on the Alpha!
Wait, how in the fuck did I just died, respawned, changed my loadout, and now I have my M249. Well, okay, fuck it. This isn't technically a bug. I guess it's more like a PSA. If you're using the Uzi, if you like using this Uzi SMG, I highly advise you to never run the drum magazine on this gun. Let me show you why this absolutely just is not worth it. So that's your standard 32 round spray. Now, for the 50 round, I'm going to empty out 18 rounds. The show off, this is just watch this spray. Don't use the drum mag on the Uzi. Never use the drum mag on it. Excuse me.
The dude on the right wasn't even looking at me when he shot me.
If you're using an SVD that's got an extended mag equipped, a lot of the reload animations are bugged. Your left hand will actually go through the gun on the reload.
Hey, I'm reloading!
For the most part, the VHS-2 and the Mark 18 CQBR magazines are completely incompatible with each other, even though they shouldn't be. The one and only exception is that the VHS-2 can use Mark 18 extended magazines.
Nice on.
Birdie butt! Cop. Bar 4, 363Y.
The tagline, most offensive kills, it doesn't seem to function correctly. I think what it actually currently does, what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to count how many kills I think you get on bots who are on objectives, but I think how it actually works is it simply counts if you get kills on bots or other enemies while you're on the objective, even if the bots are not on the objective. There's not going to be a whole lot of explaining for this clip.
Hey, I'm gonna load up!
If you initiate a bolt-action rifle reload, and then cancel the reload, you have to push the bolt back down, obviously. But your character has to push the bolt back down even if you didn't pull the bolt up to begin with. This is an interesting bug. If you're reloading an empty shotgun, and you only load one shell, and then left-click to cancel the rest of the animation, this happens.
I'm changing my magazine! I'm going to... Come on!
Yo! What?
I'm
Hello?
Going, I'm going!
Did you see that? He was on top of you, bro.
Nah, what you mean? That's a feature. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah,
No.
you're right. I didn't see shit. You right.
If you press the prone key while you're already moving to prone, it will actually automatically kick you back up once you're done proning. The same thing happens if you're already on the ground. If you hit prone and then hit prone again as you're in the middle of standing up, it'll go back down. Ah, nice try.
Fucking invisible.
Oh, he was invisible on your screen?
Yeah, he was invisible.
He wasn't invisible for me, what?
He was invisible for everyone else. Yeah.
I swear he wasn't invisible for me. There are a ton of UI bugs. Just for instance, to show off some that I know about, there might be more. If let's say you click a weapon, right, it takes you to this screen, and then if you click accept, it takes you back. First of all, if you click a weapon attachment, or a weapon modification, it doesn't take you to that screen. And, like, opposite of that, if you click a weapon and then press ESC instead of clicking this with your mouse, it doesn't take you back to the main view. One more thing, pressing F on your keyboard never does anything. Actually clicking it, resupplies, as I've just mentioned.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, here's the bug. I can't remove the laser sight. I can't remove any of these attachments. If you, like, start messing with your appearance and shit, and whatever, and then you go to the main menu or something, yeah, it stays here. It should back out. It should look like this. Why do we yell about a suicide bomber after we kill
Get
them?
in cover! Mortar's coming down! 7-6-5!
This one bot screamed "damn it" after I had already blasted his brains out. Oh, wow. Why? I think it's because it was actually... Jesus, I think it's because the helicopter was brought to 0 HP and actually landed on top of us and crashed. Alright, well, he's blind. Dude, what the fuck? Dude, what is shooting at me? What's shooting at me? Is there an invisible enemy that I can't see or some shit? What the fuck?
Shit, Marksman, I didn't know you were over there. Sorry.
Nah, but I wasn't in range of that. Oh, wow, the guy you killed I literally couldn't even see. I can't see these people anymore. Dude, they're ghosts. Dude, this game's broken. What the hell? This whole match, I'm glitching through this box. What's going on? And now it's back to 60 for me. What the? Not really. What happened? What the fuck? What was that lag?